No strategy, bro.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Judgement, not here, back again with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content. WWE Bash at Berlin, PLE in Berlin, Germany. King, Lonnie, and yours truly back at it again. How y'all feeling about this PLE, man? Another 5 match card.
Man, yeah, the bib was cool. I don't have any issues with, what transpired. I thought all of the matches were pretty good all across the board. Wasn't dissatisfied with or unsatisfied with any of the matches. I thought it was pretty good all around.
King, did any match like over exceed like your expectations? Like,
I'm gonna say I know that both of these workers individually are good workers, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, but they really like raised the bar high, man. That was definitely a 4.5, probably maybe even 5-star match, man, in my opinion. It
didn't I
was
tell
before
you?
it was gonna be
Didn't,
4 stars, and now I'm saying 4.5, 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie. Plus, adding the storytelling aspect of it, man, they exceed expectations, bro.
didn't I tell you that?
Anyway, so let's get into
Didn't I tell you it was gonna be like a four or
let's get
five
into the
star
review.
match?
Let's get into
You
the
know what I'm
review.
saying? You know
Let's
what I'm
get into
saying?
the review.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, go straight into it. You know, the first match of the card was indeed the WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes defending against his type against Kevin Owens. Lonnie, how would you feeling about the story going into this match? And the whole story of Cody Rhodes getting injured, with his knee throughout the live events, and that story playing along with the match itself.
Um, I thought I thought at first it was going to be kind of, I don't want to say boring, but just a little bland
Oh,
because of the fact that it was a little last minute. So like what the Cody asked him, hey, I want to be the person you fight for, you've earned this right to pretty much face me for a championship. Why not? And that was about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh man, I just hope this doesn't like feel rushed or like, I don't know. I think where I was mentally, I was just like, man, this might be like another AJ and Cody type of thing. And it's no like disrespect to AJ, but I was just like, it'll be, I don't think it will be as good as, I just don't think it'll be as good. So, I think last night and even tonight just showed me, um, KO is still, KO is still good, man. Like, they put on a show, amazing tone setter for the rest of the night, and that was, ooh, that was, oh man, I could say match of the night. That was a really great match. And Cody, he was doing some stuff, man, that he usually don't do, like standing on top of the barricade. What was that about, man? You in your bag. Um, and the fact that Kevin, he, you know what I'm saying? He was fighting them urges to, hit him with that power bomb. He did kick him in the knee, so he had some heelish. He had a heelish moment. He had a heel moment, but he resisted and was like, "Hey, you know what? Like, I can't do this, man." So respect to Kevin, for staying clean when he did not have to. He could have took the easy way out, but I think he earned a lot more respect. He most definitely earned a lot more respect from me, even though he lost. Man, that match was amazing. It superseded my expectations. I'm really happy with how it started, how it finished. So now I'm looking forward to, what happens next. So great match from both KO and Cody.
Yeah, to that point where you were saying like, King, how was you feeling about like, Cody went up to this top rope and he fell, selling the knee, and Kevin Owens not taking advantage and going after the knee, and like you were saying, the pipe up power bomb on the apron. and not taking advantage of the opportunity of being, champion once again.
I mean, this is the old Kevin Owens. I mean, Kevin Owens is the prize fighter. Self-proclaimed prize fighter. Like, he will do whatever it takes to win the big one. And so seeing him like refuse to, powerbomb him on the apron and fail to capitalize on the knee injury, it was shocking to see, bro. And it shows just how much Kevin Owens like cares about Cody Rhodes as a friend. And then I don't know if you heard it or not, when Kevin Owens went to go attack Cody Rhodes from the outside, Cody was like, "I'm fine, I'm all right."
Yeah.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Added another layer of story to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cody's like, "Fight me, fight me, fight me." Like, come on now. This is for the championship. Come on. And Kevin Owens holding back. And so now we see that Kevin Owens lost where he could have won numerous times. We're gonna see a heel turn probably this Friday. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna lead to bad blood. And so this match, man, was phenomenal. KO hit a couple of stunners on Cody Rhodes. I thought the second time he did it, I thought it was a wrap. But
Yeah.
Cody kicked out, you know what I'm saying? Cody, you know what I'm saying? Cody, I was, hey, yo. But nah, man. Phenomenal match. After seeing how the rest of the card played out, it is my match of the night. And Cody Rhodes as a champion continues to impress. You know, a lot of people, I'm not gonna name any names, tried to talk crap on Cody Rhodes' title reign. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say any names. But yeah, so far so good, man. And one more thing, a lot of people are saying, oh, when Roman was champion, he was always going to last in the PLEs. He's always last, always last, always last. Then that's fine. But what about the quality of matches, right? What about the quality of matches, right? The Jey Uso match at SummerSlam was garbage. You know what I'm saying? The LA match was mid at best. The Royal Rumble Fatal 4-Way match was mid at best. You know what I mean? It was a lot of garbage in there. A
Logan
lot
Paul.
of trash matches in there, huh?
Logan Paul match.
Now, Logan Paul match is actually really good though. I ain't gonna lie. Logan Paul
Okay.
match. But
Yeah.
like those three matches I named were were garbage, you know what I'm saying? Were garbage, mid, you know what I'm saying? So Cody Rhodes, whether he's first, whether he's last, he's delivering on all aspects. I don't care what Cody here got to say. Not gonna name his name. I don't care what nobody got to say. You know what I mean? Cody Rhodes doing his thing as champion, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about it, man. Cody Rhodes all day, man. Cody Rhodes, man. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, it was a fantastic match. I called it. It was going to be a match of the night. You know what I'm saying? In the preview. You know what I'm saying? A certain person that didn't, agree with me. It's okay. The person that was in the preview with me, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I said it was going to be a 4 or 5 star match. Match of the night. Storytelling was there. Kevin Owens then pull the trigger on, possibly turning heel on him and getting the title. You know what I'm saying? They, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett, pushed the notion that, he hasn't won a title since 2017, pushing, his chances, his possible chances. Definitely thought, the second stunner was going to get him. Kind of was getting popped on that one, but overall, Cody's reign has been amazing. You know what I'm saying? The quality of matches, quality of matches has been amazing. I have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Bangers with AJ, bangers with LA Knight. Not LA Knight, but Logan Paul. Now with Kevin Owens. And now they're pushing
and solo.
Yeah, I was about to get to that. I was about to get that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're talking about, running it back with Solo again. That's what that's what Michael Cole was saying. That was you know what I'm saying? Solo has an eye on the match. You know what I'm saying? Get his rematch. But overall it was a great match, man. Great opener, set the tone for the show. And yeah, looking forward to the eventual heel turn of Kevin Owens, possibly this Friday. Where they gonna be at Friday, bro?
I'm not sure.
I know they're gonna be back in the States, but
yeah,
I don't know. But we'll see. Second match of the night, man. That King didn't watch, unfortunately, because it was a banger of a match. It was a banger.
I wasn't in
The unholy union going 1-on-1 with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. King, how did you feel about the match? The outcome, anyway, because you didn't watch the match.
Yeah, I didn't watch the match. I was too busy shopping. You know what I'm saying? As humans, we need clothes to put on our body, so that's what I was doing. Anyways, I'm actually kind of surprised that that they won the titles again. Bianca and Jade, they were just champions. What a couple months ago?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now they got them back. And so, I mean, if the two of them are going to collide in a singles match, they can't have the tag titles. That means one of the two are going to have to get pinned again, or they'll have to get pinned for the first time to lose these championships, bro. So it's got to be before WrestleMania, before they clash. But them winning, bro, it's like who can really beat them on the main roster? Who can really beat them? Unless maybe Charlotte comes back and teams with somebody else, that'll be kind of believable. You know what I mean? But other than that, who's really realistically beating these two without shenanigans, clean? Who can beat them? No, absolutely nobody. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, was it a good match? Was it a solid match? Or was it kind of just
It was
like
a solid match. It
it's
was
like
solid.
TV match?
It was solid, bro. It
It was
really
solid.
showcased Jade like on the offense.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Did she look better? Her offense looked crispier. Did she, as a performer, did she look better?
Better than
For the
before.
most part, for the most part.
Yeah.
So she wasn't carried. Like she won't carry.
She wasn't she wasn't carrying.
I'm asking. I'm asking. She won't carry.
No.
Well, I'll take your word for it. It was a good match, even though I didn't see it, but I'll take your word for it. And let's see how this ring goes, man. I'm waiting for the surefire heel turn by Jade.
Yeah. The tag team match was pretty good. Maybe the least, you know, uh least favorite. And I promise you it's not because they're women. No. But Alba Fire, like they're that tag team that's like good, but they don't have like no glare about them.
They don't got that aura.
They're boring to watch. I hate to say that, but like they're boring to watch. But this match particularly, the strategy that they had was in their favor by just like really just draining Bianca out. Like we gotta get her out so that way whenever Jade we have to drain Bianca so that way she can't use Jade or you know oh I lost my train of thought. That way whenever Jade comes in we can we don't have to worry about we don't have to worry about Bianca. But Jade, she's just different, man. She looks a little bit cleaner. That spine buster kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little ugly, but that's okay. Um,
Do you think they did that as far as like the booking of the match to showcase more that side of Jade as far as being on the offense and being like
oh, for sure.
more
And
crisp?
then the her I ain't gonna say a sacrifice, her save by pulling Bianca hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, look what Jade did. Like the glazing was kind of crazy, bro. Like the
Ah,
glazing was crazy, bro. He she pulled her hair so that way, like it was crazy. But man, that finisher is disgusting, man. Like that finisher that they got is crazy. Um, but yeah, I mean, just the match was. I wasn't like disappointed or nothing, but I mean, it was cool. If I could give it, if I could scale it on a scale of 1 through 10, I'll give it a 7.5. I
Okay.
had no issues with it. Like I said, I thought Alba Fire did pretty good. Um, you know, they did the best they could, but their best wasn't just enough. So
Yeah, going up against that powerhouse of a tag team. I mean, like King said, I don't see anybody defeating them. The only reason they lost because it was that triple threat tag team. And that this was like the biggest surprise of the night for me because I did not see them getting those titles back. I thought it was gonna be like a situation where one of them may accidentally hit the other one and um unholy union takes advantage, retain, you know what I'm saying, plants the seed of either or turning on the other. But getting them the titles can definitely pass time by. as far as like a possible heel turn on them, because what me and King was saying like in the preview, like that's a lot of time to build as far as like a you know what I'm saying, because we obviously see this match happening at WrestleMania, so we're already in August. WrestleMania is in April. That's a lot of gap to try to build. So I mean, it was smart to put the tag titles on them, give them more time to be a tag team, more defenses, and whenever it is time, maybe like a Royal Rumble, then um, do the turn on whoever.
I think like maybe Survivor Series around that time, we will start to see a little bit of friction. A
Okay.
little bit. Just a little bit. And then I think that's where it will start. Because I also noticed one thing in the match, like there were some close calls to where like Bianca almost hit Jade. It 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 was about two of them. I was like, hmm. And I thought in that moment that Jade was gonna like turn, but I mean she didn't. But yeah,
Me, 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 me and King went back and forth about like who's going to be the one that turns. He thinks it's bona fide for sure it's going to be Jade, but like, what about
Yeah,
the possibility of Bianca, bro?
bro, you want everybody to turn heel, bro. Not
Like, what do
everybody
you?
for the
All right,
sake of
I,
it. Like Cody and
all right, bro.
Bianca for what? For the sake of it?
All right.
Jade gives off the personality of turning heel.
Exactly, exactly.
She has the heel qualities, but I would not be surprised if Bianca or the 180 either. I would not be surprised, but I think it's Jade more than Bianca.
All right. I'm just saying it's like it's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But
Damn.
yeah, it was a solid match. Um, even though I got my pick wrong. Um, third
Damn.
match. Lonnie's guy versus King's guy. You got the best in the world, CM Punk, going up against the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre, in a strap match. Man, King, how'd you feel about the match, man? And the execution?
So I saw a good chunk of the match, and I gotta say, the storytelling, physicality is one of the best, probably the best strap match that we ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Only other strap match I can think of is maybe the JBL versus Eddie Guerrero for the world title way back in the day. Yeah, man, I knew CM Punk was gonna win this match, bro. Um, I was pulling for Drew to the end. Seemed like Drew was gonna win in the end. Well, CM Punk kept hitting GTS after GTS after GTS at the end. I mean, I knew CM Punk got it. You know what I'm saying? Got the breast to the back, and then I don't know if you guys saw this in the post show backstage. He wants to go after Gunther for the world title, but not
Yeah.
so fast. They tied up 1-1. Drew McIntyre is gonna, even if CM Punk does face Gunther for the championship, Drew's gonna interfere. You know what I'm saying? As many times CM Punk's cost Drew McIntyre over the summer, the Money in the Bank briefcase, WrestleMania, Scotland, Drew's all over that. CM Punk's not facing Gunther until their issues are resolved. So the match was good. It's clear that Bad Blood is going to be Hell in a Cell. Well, should be Hell in a Cell. Nothing else. A regular singles match, strap match, not going to suffice. These two need to be locked up in a cage and settle this once for all. So this match, though, one out of five, give about 4.5 stars. Or 4.5 stars, man. And I mean, yeah, Drew looked strong in the feet for sure. If he took all those GTS, he still looked strong in the feet. And I'm excited for Monday. See how this continues, man. But yeah, man, this might be
Yeah,
feet.
I think after seeing all those GTSs, man, I was like, yeah, I was like, God, dog, he's still going. So shout out to CM Punk for like, for this to be his second singles match
Mhm.
since, pretty much like returning. Man, like he looked better than when he did SummerSlam. I
Mm,
can say that too. He looked like he was in more condition. Just getting used to wrestling again. Because the only way you can get in the best shape of wrestling is by wrestling. So,
Yeah.
for him to do that, I applaud him. Um, I always love seeing that bulldog. Was it the bulldog DDT? No, the bulldog. When he hits the running knee on the turnbuckle.
Yeah, I need some more.
Man, like all seeing that always brings back like the ECW CM Punk. Why I don't know, but like I just find that move so clean. You know, just for him to like, just for me seeing that still, it's like, man, like I think like this is why I always like CM Punk. Just little stuff like that, and you know him him beating Drew, and Drew, like you said, Drew still looking strong in defeat. Like it's only going to get better. This feud is only going to get better, and I'm ready to see um pretty much how the karma will be served for CM Punk. Because what goes around comes around. Like, okay, you get this title shot. If I'm Drew, I'm being petty. I'm being petty and I'm ruining everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I lost to you in a strap match? No, no way. I'm a sore loser. So, you know, I don't really tell you, but the match was great. I always love a good Drew and CM Punk feud. So great match.
Yeah, it came across like at the end that he's done. He got his revenge. He got his bracelet back. Like he has no reason to continue to go after Drew. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, King. In the backstage with Kathy Kelly, like he's done. Like he's going after Gunther. He has his eyes on the main event with Gunther and Randy, and that's his next, stopping point. Going after the world title. And in my head, I was like, "Ain't no way." Drew is coming back, bro. Like Drew ain't, backing down from that,
Mhm.
having that strap match. He has to get his one up. You know,
Mhm.
Bad Blood is going to be it for them. I do see like a possible Hell in a Cell. A definitive winner. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, overall the match was good. How'd y'all like the table spot? Did y'all see that table spot?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
thought.
are you talking about the announcers table or the
Yeah, like the table, not the announcer table, but like the
It
table
was
that.
right outside the ring. It was
oh
like
when
right.
he
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
when he
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't saw. I don't saw.
I thought that was like my favorite spot of the match. But
I
overall,
don't know why I don't know why I thought you said botch. My fault.
no, 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 no,
Ah,
I thought you said botch.
no,
ah.
no, no, no. But yeah, man, overall it was a great match. Definitely because it's been a long time since I've seen like a strap match, so it was I was trying to figure out like
The
how,
rules.
yeah, how it's gonna go, and even my brother, he was watching it and he was like pulling for Punk. So um he was like telling him, go touch the apron. And I thought it was pretty cool how he invested he was in it. Um Overall, it was a solid match. I loved it. And the right man won. You know what I'm saying? But definitely looking forward to, Raw, the coming Raws, when Drew try to come back and how that's gonna occur. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Fourth match. Fourth match. King's guy, Dom Mysterio and Liv Morgan went up against the Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. How'd you enjoy this match, Lonnie?
Uh the match.
And were you
The match.
surprised that Damian Rhea won?
You said what?
And were you surprised that the Terror Twins won?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. For because didn't what was it? Was it last week? I'm not gonna say they got beat. Was it last week where they pretty much like got beat? Not like an official match, but um trying to remember. Whatever. No, there was no surprise. They're
Ah,
I mean they're the Terror Twins.
ah.
Okay, like come on, let's be real. First of all, even if it was like a clean fight, no one's picking Liv and Dom. Dom is the biggest, well, I ain't gonna say the biggest liability. He's the second biggest liability besides Carlito. Um, but it was a little weird seeing because I just feel like, Priest fighting Dom, like, yes, I know it's more so of like a Judgment Day thing. It's just like y'all not even on the same level. So like this was just like a laughing stock match to me. Well,
Wow. Whoa. Wait, what? So
as far as Priest.
what you think of the match? What you think of the match itself though? What you think of the match?
Oh, the match was cool.
What you mean cool? Like rated 1 through 10.
About 7.5.
Bro,
So
nah, bro, man. Nah.
what?
I'm gone.
What? Like it was cool, but it wasn't like all that.
What?
It wasn't all that.
What?
It wasn't all that.
Bro, that match is like the second best match of the night.
It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. Like I mean, I wasn't underwhelmed. Like it was just cool. It was
When
cool.
Dom hit the 619 hit the splash, I thought it was over. When Dom hit
No.
619 hit the
I
splash,
I didn't
I really
see
thought it
like
was, I thought it was
seeing
rap.
it though.
I thought it was
For
rap.
me seeing that, I didn't believe that.
What? Kendrick,
I,
when
I didn't,
when Dom hit the splash, you thought it was over?
Yeah, I thought it
no,
was
I did not think it was
I thought it
over.
was that. I thought it was
that was
rap.
done.
Y'all like pre. I'm like pre.
Nah, I didn't
Pre.
think it was over. I didn't think it was over.
Wow.
I didn't think that.
And especially all the interference too. It just looked like they were gonna lose. Like all
Yeah.
the it was
I
Yeah.
crazy.
mean, like yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I
You
think
don't
the
like
match would have to me, I think the match would have been better if they won.
you don't like Priest and Rhea. You don't like the Terror Twins. You don't like Priest and Rhea, but like a lot of men gives to give the people some real analysis and some real thoughts. You know what I'm saying? This match was phenomenal, man. Story driven from top to bottom. The interference worked. You know what I'm saying? You had Carlito in there, JD, Finn, everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Dom's looking good. Liv looked good. Um, I thought it was over a bunch of times. Rhea, Liv did some crazy move.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Mhm.
Wait. I don't
I thought
wait.
it was
Wait,
crazy. I
King,
thought
King,
it was
King,
over with.
King,
Mm-hmm.
King. Wait, my fault. Just Dom and Priest itself. But Liv, no, Liv was cooking. Liv was cooking.
But Dom had some offense on Priest too, though. He had some
I
offense.
mean, but it's
He was doing his thing on him too. You know what I'm saying?
but it's
You know what I mean?
I mean, but his offense came from the strength of somebody else, though.
Come on, bro. I mean, they're heels too at the same time. Like,
Like, yes, I get it. See, like, I was more impressed with like Liv. I was
uh,
more impressed with Liv because
mhm.
that move she did, I don't know
That
what
joint
that,
was
that move
crazy. I
was.
thought it was over. I thought that was over with. Then I thought when Dom hit the 619, I thought it was over with. Twice. I thought it was wraps. But they both kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Who did Priest put through a table?
JD. Well,
Who
he
did
didn't really put
No,
him
he
through a
didn't really
table.
put him in table. He just
he just
Yeah,
threw him
yeah,
on the
he
table?
just threw him in.
and then he clotheslined Dom
Yeah,
on
Mhm.
the
yeah.
table.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go ahead, King. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, man, that match, man, especially at the ending, bro. It was so phenomenal, bro. And then Dom had no Priest had Dom in the chokehold, and then Priest was like, finish him, finish him. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. And then Rhea pinning Liv to wrap up the match. Um, this feud has been phenomenal between the Judgment Day members, bro. The Judgment Day members and the Terror Twins. So Bad Blood, we're gonna see Priest versus Finn finally, and
Yeah,
the end of the road match, the last match between Rhea and Liv for the women's championship, where I think Rhea should win it. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, no. I'm kind of torn on that because Liv's kind of hot right now. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
That move was crazy,
It
bro.
was really crazy, man. It was really crazy. That was wild. Yeah.
Yeah, solid match all around, man. Very sports entertaining. Um,
Yeah, pal.
huh?
I said, yeah, pal.
All right. So I was definitely entertained by the match, bro. Definitely had moments where I thought like genuinely, Dom and Liv are gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Finn and the crew coming in, which we called. Definitely going to interfere. But sweet revenge for the Turtle Twins. And what's next for them? You know what I'm saying? What's next? Definitely, Rhea, get the title, try to get the title back.
It's going to be weird because like they're it's like that. Yes, they're would y'all call them a tag team?
Who?
Not
The
really.
Terror Twins. It's like, I mean, like, yes. I don't know. Like, it's just kind of weird seeing them. I don't want to use the word solo, but I mean, just them being unison for so long. I just wonder what that's going to look like after Rhea wins her championship, or if she wins the championship back, or if Damian gets another shot. Like, I just wonder how that looks for the Terror Twins. Like, will they? I don't want to say mutually split up, but it's just like just kind of go their separate ways and like that. So that would be a little weird for me. But,
Yeah. So where does this match rank for you? Like the entire night?
ooh, maybe maybe third,
What?
Huh?
maybe
What?
third,
What?
maybe
It was
third.
better than the main. It was better than the main event. It was better than the main event. It was better than the main event, bro. It was better than the main event.
You for real?
Yeah.
That's solid. That's a bold opinion.
And I stand on it.
How you feel about that, Lemon? It's better than the main event.
To me, the main event, I think the ending for me kind of made that number two. The ending of the main event made it number two. And whenever we get to that segment, I'll tell you why.
And because he said it was kind of awkward for him to take the New Mexico job because his good friend and a player he coached.
You said what?
I said, man, what the heck did I say? I said when we get to the segment of the main event, I'll tell you why that's number two.
Oh, that's the last match we got, bro. The main event, you had the world heavyweight champion, Ring General Gunther, in his home country defending his world championship against the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer, one of the greatest of all time, Randy Orton. King, how'd you feel about this match, man?
First of all, I just want to say
it was pretty long.
it was a long match. First of all, I just want to say, man, Gunther is the real deal. He's that guy. Kudos to him. Kudos to Gunther. He's definitely he should hold that title to WrestleMania. But I just want to say this, bro. In all seriousness, Randy Orton should have won tonight, bro. Randy Orton should have got his 15 world title reign tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Gunther has a lot of time left. He's only 36, 37 years old. Randy's 44. His time in the E is borrowed. You know what I mean? He has to get to 16. He should be the one, either him or Cena should be the one to break Ric Flair's record. Cena's already tied with him. Randy's got to get there. he needs 2 more reigns. So why not have Randy win, be a transitional champion, be the very definition of one, right? And then drop it maybe the next night on Raw, maybe drop it on a next review or Raw or something like that. Why not? Why not? We've seen it before. You know what I mean? Why not? The match was good. Don't get me wrong, but like, and plus the way it ended, really a sleeper hold, really a sleeper hold out of all the creative ways you could end in this match, bro. A sleeper hold, that's ridiculous, man. I thought the finish was cheap. I thought it was uninspiring, and other than the finish, bro, the match itself was really good. But this is the third best match on the show, behind the Universal Title match and the tag team match. This Randy should have won, bro. I don't care. Randy should have won, bro. Randy should have won. Randy should have won. I'm out, bro. Randy should have won.
He dropped the mic.
So, literally the exact reasons why the reasons or the statements that King gave is exactly why I have it at number 2. Like, I wanted it. I wanted Randy to win, but it's just like, oh, man, he's not going to, unfortunately. That was just my way of thinking. Um, the match itself was great. Never seen Gunther that vulnerable. Never seen Gunther look like he almost looked like a prey. Um, and with Randy Orton being a apex predator, I mean, yeah, he had Gunther looking a little weak. Now the finishing, I was a little disappointed, but especially because a sleeper on Randy Orton, it almost felt as if that was just like mad disrespectful. But at the same time, it's just like, well, pinning Randy ain't gonna help. So let's do it this way. Um, the ring general just found another way to get it done, even though at King of the Ring, it was a botch. Um, I think the ending though after the match is kind of what also made me put it at 2. Gunther showing that respect to Randy Orton. He didn't have to do that, and he's never done it to anyone. But the fact that he did it for Randy Orton, that really made me respect him, his craft, even more.
Yeah.
Randy, um, you know, acknowledging that as well. I just thought, those two put on a great show. I do hate, like I said, that it was a sleeper, but I think it's also deeper than that too, because of what happened at King of the Ring. So
Yeah.
yeah, great match though, great match. So that's why I have that number 2.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. The only negative thing I have to say about this match is just the length. Because me personally, Gunther has won matches due to the sleeper. So what's the
Yeah,
difference between those matches and this one? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I don't get that part as far as like the negativity, but again, Randy Orton, one of the greatest of all time, putting over the future, you know what I'm saying, decisively. You know what I mean? Did I say that right? Decisively.
decisively. Yeah,
Yeah. Due to the King of the Ring botch, you know what I'm saying? I think this match solidified Gunther as, the guy, one of the guys in, the WWE's future, you know what I'm saying? The world heavyweight champion. Um, we only saw one RKO, bro. That's another thing I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? One RKO.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even with that one, I mean, do you think that was like crisp? That was good. You know what I'm saying? The way he connected it.
No,
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
no.
that's probably one
But
of the weakest RKO's I've ever seen.
eh.
Damn,
But
man.
overall, it was a good match. It was a good match.
Randy should have won. Randy should have won.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Who's next? What's next for Gunther?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
No.
My thing is, for Randy to be a transitional champ, like yes, it's been done, but I don't for Randy, I don't know. I also feel like that's a slap in the face.
Yeah, man, one of the greatest of all time. Just giving the title like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks.
Like he ain't gotta hold it till WrestleMania, but
I mean,
like maybe all the way up until like War Games, possibly. I don't know.
yeah. King wants to see transition champion. That's crazy.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I ain't worried about it. How long was the match, by the way?
Too long. That
Um,
that was like
um,
that was like
bro, I'm
about
gonna look it up.
30, close to 30 minutes.
It felt more than 30 minutes. I'm gonna look it up.
I think it was like 33 minutes.
You can live with that. Those short throws when you get the ball out quickly because you're taking a shot at getting a hit the quarterback. Even if you that is better than the intermediate routes.
Watch, it'll probably be like 28 or something.
34, 28.
34?
Yeah.
I was like, God, dog.
Yeah, 30.
And 34 minutes. I mean, what's the most main event matches are 30 plus minutes.
I don't know. That one, that did feel like forever though. I was like, man.
You saying it's boring?
I think it was more so because of, the ground and pound of it, the physicality,
Yeah.
than, the high flying that we see nowadays. But um I mean, we expected that, Gunther, Randy Orton, you know what I mean? Those guys are not high flyers, you know what I'm saying? So they needed a story to tell with that. Especially selling the arm with Gunther. I thought that was a solid part of the match. Because like the first time, seemingly since Gunther been in WWE, that's like the weakest we've seen him against Randy Orton. Um, so
And I think that's why he extended his hand. Because like,
yeah,
oof, dang, I haven't been like, yes, he's lost the the IC title, but like that for him to win is like who it took a lot out of him.
yeah,
So yeah, respect. Like I don't know, like my respect for Gunther and just his work in the ring always goes up, man. Always goes up.
yeah, bro. So where did you King? Where you rank this pay-per-view? You know what I'm saying? All time, like all
All time.
2024,
Yeah.
2024,
All
bro.
time. Niggas said all time. It's crazy.
2024.
Hey, all time. For this year, I don't think it's in the top. I don't think it's in the top five, bro.
Whoa, what?
I don't think it's in the top five for me personally. Obviously, I got Mania Night 2 as number one.
Yeah.
SummerSlam is number two.
Okay.
I got Backlash France number three. Um,
Okay.
I got Clash at the Castle number four, and then I got Money in the Bank uh number five.
Yeah. Yeah.
And linebackers to chase him down. 7 carries, 60-yard rushing now for Dan Pierce. He pitches it.
Are we gonna go on? Or okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. My fault. Yes, so WrestleMania, of course, is number one. Um,
It's better than most of the spies you can put out there.
man. Oh yeah, like yeah, number two, SummerSlam. Three. Oh man, we done did so many episodes now. I'm trying to think.
Scotland.
What was in what what was France? What was France?
Backlash.
Backlash. Okay, so Backlash 3. Um. Man. Oh, okay. It done got real. Hold on. Dang.
You say Scotland?
Oh shoot, yeah. What was that? Man, I can't think for nothing right now.
Flash.
Yeah, Clash of Castle
Oh,
Jewels.
Clash. I be wanting to say Crown Jewel so bad. Oh my gosh. Uh,
What you eating, bro? What you eating?
What?
What you eating?
Grilled cheese.
Oh, grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll continue, Lon. I just wanted to ask.
no,
Yeah.
that boy,
Dang, why you
college
went
day sandwiches.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You eating a struggle meal.
Yeah, you got the George Foreman.
Struggle
You
meal.
know what I'm saying?
You got 2 jobs. You know the fuck?
Got-
Struggle meal.
number
That's
five.
how you keep money in your pocket.
Nah, you right, bro. I'm playing, but you right. You right.
Number five. Man, it's not King of the Ring. King of Queen of the Ring. Hey,
Back,
bro, it might be Bib. It might be Bib.
bib,
It might be Bib, man.
bib.
It might be.
Hey,
Dang,
what you
close
looking
your
at?
mouth.
Hey, what you looking at?
Hey, close your mouth, bro.
Huh? My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
What I do and get up.
Chill, 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 chill.
That might be Bib. What about you, though, Kendrick?
WrestleMania night 2, SummerSlam, Backlash. Honestly, I'm gonna put Bash in there. 4.
What?
5 is
What?
5
What
is
kind of list, bro?
let me see. Shame that.
What?
Probably Clash. Clash 5.
Clash of Castles 5. What a banger main event, Drew and Priest, and then a killer I Quit match to open the show with AJ and Cody.
It
What?
was a banger, but remember it was a
What?
bunch.
Bailey and Piper Niven? Are you serious?
Okay.
Are you serious? Are you for real, dude?
So you had a banger
Really, pal?
to begin the show, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, right? That over exceeded your expectation.
Sure, it did. Yeah, it
yourself.
did. It
It was
did.
a 4.5,
It
5-star match.
did. It did.
You know, you had Gunther and Randy Orton. You know,
Yeah, that match was like it was no, the match was okay. It was like it was okay.
it was pretty solid main
It
event.
went pretty long. Shave off maybe 10 minutes from it, and it would be even better.
You know what I'm saying? You said it yourself, Terror Twins and the
There's a lot of
Judgement Day
walking
match
around. There's a lot of
was
walking
very
around.
entertaining.
So what?
Extremely entertaining match with Terror
It
Twins.
was a stream entertainment match. It was. It
You know what
was.
I mean? Even though you missed it, Bianca Belair had a great match. You know,
I'm
her
sure it's a
day.
regular TV SmackDown match, bro. Not like it
You
was
didn't
some.
even watch it. How can you judge
Bro,
it?
I can
You didn't
watch
even
it.
watch it. How
I
can
saw
you
highlights
judge
on
it?
Twitter. I saw highlights on Twitter.
Twitter,
I saw
Twitter.
highlights on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. AKA X. I've seen it. Yeah, exactly.
And then
It's
you had
it's social
CM Punk's
media.
first
Everything
win in
real time,
WWE
man. You
since
know what I'm saying?
his return.
I can watch anything at an instant, bro. What are you talking about? It's social media, so I can see. I saw highlights. I saw highlights. Saw highlights.
Okay, man. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not better than Scotland, bro.
It
Man,
is better than Scotland.
Let me pull up the Scotland. Let me pull up the Scotland card, bro. Tell him I'm next. That's on fire. But nah, so Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre was a banger main event. You know what I'm saying? You had Damian Priest kick out of the Claymore. How many people can you say kick out of the Claymore?
All right.
Huh? Huh? How many people
People that
kick
beat
out of the
him.
Claymore? You know what?
I said people that beat him.
Brock Lesnar kick out of Claymore.
Like CM Punk did in
Brock Lesnar kick out of Claymore. You ain't not cold ass grilled cheese. Fuck out of here, boy. That shit cold as fuck. Fuck on this nigga, bro. Fuck on.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Then you had a fire match with Sami Zayn and Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship. Forget about that. That joint was fire. You know what I'm saying?
oh my gosh.
And then Bailey and Piper Niven had a barn burner in front of Piper's home crowd. You know what I'm saying? But I'll take Scotland over. I'll take Scotland over. You know what I'm saying? Then
Ah, shoot.
you had CM Punk interfere too. That cost Drew. So
Hey, no. What was the cards for Money in the Bank? I forgot all about that.
yeah, Priest and Seth was a good match. Besides the bot, even without the botch, even with the botch, was still a good match. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dang,
And you
I
had the
forgot
six
the
man
matches for
tag
Money
with
in
the
the Bank.
Bloodline versus Cody, Randy, and KO. That was the main event.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drew tried to cash in on
Oh
Priest.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Punk came.
Oh man.
And then Tiffy won. The women's ladder match was crazy.
Yeah.
Women's ladder match was crazy. But Kendrick didn't mention that. You know what I'm saying? We want to mention that. You know what I mean? And then Sammy versus Braun
Money in
Breaker.
the Bank is not even in my top 5.
You see what?
Money in the Bank is not in my top 5.
That cold grilled cheese, bro. To back what I was saying, back what I was saying, man. So you had the fire 6-man tag. You had Tiffy win one of the best women's Money in the Bank ladder matches we've ever seen. Priest and Rollins was fire. And then Drew tried to attempt to cash in, but the same point got involved, which was fire. Sammy beat Braun that was a shocker. Clean. He beat Braun Breaker clean. You know what I mean? And then Drew won the men's ladder match to kick off the show. So Money in the Bank is definitely a top 5 pay-per-view this year. Sure. I think Berlin should be like it's like 6, like right there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Just barely, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think. Shoot. When I put Money in the Bank of a Bash, of a bib. Hmm. Nah,
No.
I don't think I could.
He just don't like the finish of the show, man.
What match? What match? What match?
Randy and Gunther. That's why he's saying it.
Oh yeah, I didn't like it, man. It was dry.
So you're judging the pay-per-view based off of the finish
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said shave off 10 minutes off the match. It would have been much better.
with the same finish.
No, I'm just saying shave off, make the match shorter, and then change the finish. It would have been much better.
That's what I'm saying. You're downgrading the PLE based off the finish of the main event.
Not exactly, no.
You just said that.
Not exactly, no.
You just said shave off 10 minutes and change
Yeah,
it.
shave off 10 minutes. Yeah,
So you
right.
don't like the finish.
I don't like the finish. No, but that's not the
So you're
reason.
downgrading the PLE
That's not the
because of the
reason. But
finish
that's
of the
not
main
the
event.
reason why the PLE is not in my top 5. That's not the sole reason why it's not in my top 5. That's not the sole reason.
That's the main reason.
Okay, well, whatever. Well, I'm not gonna argue back and forth with you like a female.
But yeah, man. Bash of
Oh,
Berlin,
I
PLE.
did. Touchdown.
So Lonnie, wrapping up, like, how would you rate the PLE overall, man? 1 out of 10.
The PLE bib itself,
Bib.
I would give it uh like four point like 4.4 out of 5 stars. Like
Okay.
I said, like I wasn't underwhelmed. Uh I was more impressed than underwhelmed. Um since King had brought it up. That the thing that like really got me the most for sure was probably that move Liv hit. I was like, that move, bro, I've never seen nothing like that. That move was crazy. But shoot, just the from start to finish, everything was pretty good. Like I said, if anything, that tag team match was probably the least, you know, um, my least favorite, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't a disappointment. So, I thought all the matches were very solid. There was no lacklusters for me. There was no disappointments. So yeah.
What you, bro?
What?
It was a 0 out of 10 because of the main event.
I didn't say that, man.
I got 1.
I give it a 7 out of 10. Mainly due to the main event.
Main event.
And also
You can't even think of it. It's mainly because of the main event.
no, actually no, I was looking at the TV, my bad.
Why do you think so long?
Let me talk. And also the fact that I feel like Jade and Bianca should not have won the tag team titles again after they just had it a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should have, I don't think they should have won it again, bro. You know what I'm saying? That means they're guaranteed to one of them is guaranteed to get pinned to lose, right? It's gonna make them look weak. So like, why not have them just like lose? Why not have them like lose in a screwy finish, something like that? Now they're guaranteed to one of them get pinned in the future. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the near future, one of them will get pinned. So it's like that too. And like, bro, I ain't like that. You know what I mean? So
I
those are
think Bianca is the one that gets pinned.
see, but why? Like, why she had to get? You know what I'm saying? She's booked too strong. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's one of the faces of the company. She should not be like losing unless it's to elevate somebody over, elevate somebody.
See, I think that's the thing though. I think Bianca gets pinned, and then that's when Jada turns heel.
So she'll get pinned. So Bianca's gonna get pinned by some mid Carter. So they can lose the championship. That's what she's telling me. She's gonna get pinned by some mid Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like what? And Kendra's okay with that. Kendra likes everything that the WWE does, bro. He doesn't critique. He has no critiques. Kendra has no critiques. When was the last time Kendrick critiqued something that Triple H book, bro? When was the last time he critiqued something? We like every single thing he do, bro.
Bro, I just critique how
We like everything
just
he
a
do.
couple months ago how
A couple months ago.
bro, can I finish?
Good.
Can I finish?
Good.
Can I finish, bro? I was on here. I forgot which pay-per-view PLE it was. I was talking about how giving the belt to Becky Lynch was like a mistake. You might as well go ahead and give it to Liv Morgan, since the end goal was to give it back. Give it to Liv Morgan in the first place. Did I not say that?
That's it. That's it.
That's the only thing.
Everything else you like. Everything else he's done, you like. That's it. That little minuscule type issue. That's it. I thought Becky Lynch should have been a traditional champion. She's like, what? That's it.
I sound like that.
That's it. Yeah, a little bit.
Do I sound like that?
Little bit.
Man,
A little bit.
that's crazy.
A little bit, man.
I didn't know that.
Out of all the things, bro, you like everything. He do like everything, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like today's generation of wrestling fans. Find something to talk about negatively. You know what I'm saying?
Not negative. I mean, you're not gonna like every single thing, bro. It's entertainment. You're not gonna like everything. You know what I'm saying?
LSU is going to be finding quarterback, and so will USC with Miller Moss. We saw him play well in his bowl game last year.
Overall, I thought it was like a 8 out of 10, maybe 9, possibly 9. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that threw me off was I'm in agreement with you about Bianca and Jay. I didn't think they was gonna regain the titles, but overall, man, I give it a 9 out of 10.
You said a 9?
Yeah,
Y'all like anything. Y'all like anything. Man.
you know what I'm saying
Y'all like anything.
9 out of 10. But
Y'all like anything.
got anything else before you wrap it up?
Yeah.
You got any more negativity, King?
Nigga like anything.
All right.
Nigga like anything.
You got anything, Lenny?
Don't like anything.
Nah, man.
Oh,
I miss y'all though, man. I was
Bro,
bored, man.
Bro, like
Yeah.
anything. Bro, like
I
anything.
was stuck with him, man.
Bro, like anything. Anything. Bro, like anything, man.
But man,
Bro,
WWE
like,
Bash in Berlin
bro,
review
like anything.
2024.
Bro, like anything.
And we'll be back for
Bro,
Bad
like,
Blood
bro,
preview,
like,
right? Bad
bro,
Blood.
like
Bad
anything.
Blood.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bad
like
Blood.
anything. Bro, like
Big
anything.
B's.
Man.
Bro, like anything, man.
Till next time, man.
Bro, like
You guys
anything.
like, comment, share,
Bro, like
subscribe to
anything.
the channel.
Bro, like anything.
More
Bro,
content.
like anything. Bro, like anything.
Until next video,
Bro,
bro.
like anything, man.
Yes, sir.
Bro, like anything, man.